playing forte in a powerful way without harshness, unhealthy tension and pain in the hands, and playing the softest and breathtaking piano without that same unhealthy tension and ghost notes is one of the main challenges that faces a pianist. Here is a simple guide to how to do it right. Sound imagination. Listen to Mahler's Fifth Symphony's Adagietto in different dynamics. Turn the volume up or down. Being conscious of the different texture of pianissima and fortissima sound. Notice the transparency of piano and the density, fullness and saturation of forte. If you shrink the sound in your piano imagination or imagine forte harshly in a flat way, this will bring tension and stiffness to your hand muscles, so always keep the same size and acoustic when imagining soft or loud sounds. Imagining forte. Imagining loud dynamics is essential for correct playing. If your sound imagination is not sufficiently loud, all the movements described in the next playing paragraph will not feel natural or powerful enough. Lifting your fingers, for instance, will only bring more tension to your wrist. In order to check if you are imagining sound loudly enough, imagine an interval in sound texture with triple fortissima with sound movement. Transfer arm weight and start singing. If your singing doesn't sound as powerful as mine does in the video, your forte might actually only be mezzo piano. If this is the case, continue trying to expand the limits of your dynamics and imagine the interval much louder. Playing piano. One of the main things you should always remember is that playing piano requires the full amount of arm weight. I've never met a student who doesn't have the same issue, becoming more tense in the upper body when playing piano. This will never let you control your touch and will only make you sound colorless and empty and still not quiet enough. So always transfer arm weight before playing piano. You will control your touch and tone through sound imagination and sensation in the fingertips, while freely intonating each interval with arm weight. Playing forte in a slow tempo. It's essential to lift your fingers up before playing a note, and this way your hand won't accumulate unhealthy tension because your motion will reflect your forte imagination, and the sound will be powerful. This also serves as a good exercise for your finger muscles. How to lift your finger without unhealthy tension. Lift the finger straight up without curving, because this can only cause more tension in the wrist. And only when you are about to reach the top point with 3D wrist motion in both rolls and double swings. Swing motion of the wrist needs to be changed to double swing motion. Lift your finger up as you reach the top of the first swing and play the note at the bottom of the second swing. It helps to count 1 and 2 as you play the note, then end as you lift your wrist with your finger. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1. If you lift your finger too soon when you begin to raise your wrist, or too late after reaching the top point, it will lead to unhealthy tension in the hand. Note that lifting your fingers and using double swing is only necessary in a slow tempo. After playing a note, make sure to fully relax your hand, making it empty and light again. This will eliminate excessive, unnecessary pressure, which can lead to an aching pain in the underside of your wrist. This will also help to lift your finger in a natural way and with amplitude. Without a sufficiently relaxed hand, lifting your finger will feel tense, uneasy, and weak. It is crucial to have sufficient amplitude in arm motion when transferring weight before playing. Lift your elbows high when leaning backwards, then bring them low when leaning forward once again. This will ensure that the power of imagined sound and arm weight will be conveyed to the instrument. If arm motion is not sufficient, you will experience harsh tone and an aching pain in the underside of your wrist when you begin to play.